Hey, welcome to my journey. Today's video is a different video. It is a flip through of my Christmas junk journal. I just want to come on here real quick and tell you, I've had requests to see it. It is not a junk journal that you've ever seen. I've showed y'all some of mine before. I counted the other day when I was in there doing the haul. What did I say I had? Was it 18? I don't know how many I had. I have searched YouTube for junk journals, and all different kinds come up. The fancy kind you sell in Etsy that are perfectly laid out, and you use them to journal in them, and they're like they're just neat as a pin. Like I can't do. You see those predominantly. Then you see trash journals that are just made with your trash that you save, little odds and ends, little bits and pieces. Then there's like art journals where they color and they paint and they collage and do all kind of things like that. And then there's mine. I have never, ever found another person who junk journals the way I do. I use a lot of magazine stuff. That's why I love going to look for magazines at the thrift store. I use a lot of that, and I use a lot of stickers. That's why I love stickers. I have different journals I work on. I work on some that uses these pretty little papers and stickers and things. I've already filled up one of these. This is the one kind I do. Like, okay, well, there's that page. There's that page. So I do this kind. I do the little bitty book. So like there's my little front cover on my little bitty book like that. I do those, and then I do these. Listen, I was so over. I did not even put anything on the cover. This was made out of, I don't even remember what I used. Probably a cereal box. That's what most of mine are, cereal boxes or some other kind of food box or poster board from the Dollar Tree. And I just Mod Podged some fabric on it. And, well, I'll show y'all that in a minute, but you see how thick this got on me this year? So, anyway, for those of you that wanted to see what I do, I will show you my Christmas journal. I'm probably not going to show you my personal pictures that I have in it because, like me and David, something like that you can see. But like with Mom and my brother and the baby and all that stuff, I'm not gonna put all that on there. So anyway, be prepared to see something you've never seen before. It is definitely a creative outlet. If you have never thought of junk journaling, let what I do be your cue to know you do not have to be perfect to enjoy the process. Sticking down stickers, gluing down pictures out of a magazine, just any old thing you feel like doing. Now, my daughter, she sent me a TikTok, and this girl calls them life journals. No. Living journals. And I did a YouTube search on it, and there's something that comes up living journal, but that's a journal that you buy that you like write in. She takes, and I can't reach it. Will you see that basket right there? It's full of papers. She takes, which is what, okay. This is my regular one that I'm working on that I'm going to go back to. He's an Count Chocula cereal box. And so this is just my regular that I just put, junk in. But she calls it living. Let me do that. Living journal. So what she does is she collects everything during that week. If it's a candy wrapper, whatever, all her little bits and pieces of papers and odds and ends. And then on Sunday, that's her day she sets aside to journal. And she does a spread on everything she collected that week. Well, I'm not going to do it that way, but I'm going to start. Well, I throw a lot of stuff away. I'm going to start saving little odds and ends um, off of things, just little scrap pieces of paper, and just throw them in my journal. It's just a way to be creative. Um, that one little piece of paper that I save off a candy wrapper or a green bean can, that's not going to save the universe from the landfill, but it's just a way to be creative, just to look at things a little bit differently, flick back through there and say, oh, I ate green beans that week. I mean, it's just junk journals were started. I've seen trashy junk journals, but junk journals made with your odds and ends, bits and pieces of paper, junk mail, trash that you throw away, wrapping paper, envelopes, you name it, really hit off when COVID started, when people couldn't get out and they could not get art supplies. They started doing with what they had. And so that's kind of how it got such a big following. So anyway, I'll shut my mouth and turn you around and show you what I did for Christmas. Okay, so here she is. The cover is just an old cereal box that I covered in some fabric with some Mod Podge. I didn't sew it in. I did the twine binding where you can just slip the papers through. My tassel is not elaborate, but I didn't anticipate the bulkiness of the pom-poms when I put the pom-pom ribbon through, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm fine with it. And I did make this little string of lights. These were some little light ornaments. They were in the little small village section of Hobby Lobby last year, and these were the ones I had left, and so I just strung them, and that's all I did for my tassel. And I did not put a cover on the front. I just tell you, I had run out of steam working through the insides that the outsides kind of suffered, but I'm okay with it. So now I have already turned around I just tie some of them. You can put a string through and then do it. You can put elastic around it, which is what I do a lot of times, but this time I just got a piece of this trim to tie it. So what you're going to see is, like I said, just a bunch of magazine articles, a bunch of not articles, pictures, a bunch of stickers, just book pages, just stuff like that. It's just an eclectic mix. So we'll just start looking. And I've already turned around photos, family photos, other than me and the kids and David. This is our empty chair that I made, and we all like that. These are just some little postcards I had. It was in all that stuff that I got from Wanda's the other year. I just made a little tuck spot for that. Some of them I got these little fabric tabs. That picture of me and David, I really like that. I think that turned out good. Book pages, children's book pages, those come from the Dollar Tree. These are just some tags from the Dollar Tree that I just put stickers in, put ribbons along some of the pages. This was the Christmas card from one of my really good friends from high school. More tags. That come off an envelope, and you sent me a Christmas card. You know who you are. The backside of one of the perfume pages that come out of magazines. This is the part that flips down where the perfume is. I just glue it so it makes a little pocket. And I just decorated to cover it up. But you can see that's what it is. And I took some old Christmas cards and make little pockets out of those. You can make little pockets out of anything. This was pages when you'll see these out of a book from the Dollar Tree, and just some washi tape. This is a medicine bag from the pharmacy. This was Sebastian. That's what I wrote on the back. We missed him something terrible. And that was just where I sent his gifts and more of the little children's books. Now this is where I was going to go through the book and stamp. But my stamping skills, they lack. I am not good at stamping. I've got to practice because I've got a lot of stamps. Because, you know, when I see them, I can't resist buying them. So I tried it here. You'll see one more place that I decided to try it. Window clings, washi tape. And I tried it again, and then I just give up. I was not going to go through this whole book and have stamps that look like that. I've got to get better. If you have any stamping tips, let me know. Those pictures of me and the kids. RJ, he's always making some kind of funny face. And Holly, she did her hair dark. I think it suits her. I like this picture of me and the kids. There's the other side of the little medicine pouch, and I just put some. I have a whole bunch of these little cards. They're in my books, my scrap paper books. They're coordinating with the papers that are in the pad, the paper pad. And so I have tons. That's what these are. That's what all these are. Things you just cut out. I have tons of these throughout this book. Look, here's more. This, you can tell these came from this pack of scrapbook paper. How it's all in the same colors. I do have a few empty pages. Not too many. There's just some of our food. Little bling sticker. More picture pouch. This is my little Debbie spread. My disappointing little dip. It was pretty. I put a little cake on top, put it in a little Christmas tree bowl, and I got it at the Dollar Tree. So it was very cute. So I decided to devote a whole spread to my poor little dip. That was on the little Debbie box too. Some more food pictures. I just put all my pictures on scrapbook paper and either decorative cut around it or snip the edges, whatever. Just trip my trigger. And this little pom-pom ribbon I got at the Dollar Tree. There's another little pharmacy bag. See, this is what people do. This is another one of the things I cut out, and I just put a hole in it, put some little ribbon in it, made a little tag. Now, when people make journals to write in, that's what they do. They make all these little tuck spots and pouches where I have like my pictures, and I have all these little cards. They do it, and that's a journaling spot. I don't do it to write on it. I just do it for decorative purposes. That was another one of those perfume pages. I love these old Christmas cards like this that I got at Maness. I love those. This is another old one. Just found a bunch of peppermint stuff. I thought it went pretty together on the page. Magazine stuff, obviously. More bling stickers. Some little something I picked up, cut it out. More pictures, some little pretty little poinsettia, little here's my cinnamon toast crunch. I made the cupcakes, so I just took the frosting in the box to decorate my page with. Here's some more little food pictures. I just put them in there and just kind of cut around them. That's those 3D stickers I found at the Habitat. There's just a little flip out of a couple cards. See, when it gets so big, when you put it in, you see how it does right here? You just slide the papers through the thread. I can't think what that's called. And when it gets so full, that's how it gets like that. But I like binding them this way. It's easier for me this way than this sewing. Sewing ones together is not hard. I mean, some of mine are sewed together, but this is just my quick way out. Sewing takes a little longer. Here's another little bag. I just made the bottom part be a little pouch. Scratch and sniff. This was just a spread in a magazine, an old magazine that I picked up at the thrift store. Y'all know I love getting my magazines. And it was just, I loved the article, so I saved the whole thing. I didn't want to cut it apart. It's called Welcome to Candyland. And it has all kind of candy recipes and pictures. And I just liked that whole article. And I wanted to save the whole thing. So I'm just tucking it right there in that little book page. With a big paper clip. With a cute little tassel. This was a pretty Christmas card that was in my stash of. I just thought it was pretty. And what I wanted to do was stamp on that, but we see how that turned out. Another one of these cute old-timey Christmas cards. This was out of a shopping catalog. I think it was LTD Commodities or something. So, I mean, you cut out anything you see. If you're not doing one themed, you just cut out what you like. If it looks good to you, cut it out and stick it in a book. Me and RJ. I like that picture of us. That's another one of those perfume pages. See? And this was just out of a magazine, how America celebrates Christmas, and I just cut the little pieces out. These are, I have several of these in here. I don't know how they are, but they were in that stuff I got at Wanda's, where you can order Christmas cards. So it's just a sample they send you. I love this. I love this. Oh, hold on. I forgot to turn one over. Those are some foam stickers. This is a gift bag I had left from a couple years ago, so I just cut it down, stuck it in here, made a pouch, and found a card front that said "Joy to the World," just like the gift bag. Look at there, it is a little paper bag, and I didn't get anything stuck in it. This is our Christmas napkin. I've got little pieces of tree needles from somewhere. They must have been in amongst my craft supplies. I just glued it. Just glued it down. These little Christmas cards. Now I was just sitting there like, what am I going to put on that page? I marked it with a K with some washi tape. That was just a cute little card. I just liked the way it looked, so I just stuck it in there. Other side of the paper bag, I made stick the sides together and it makes that pouch, right? These were just something, I don't know where I found these. They were just in my stash. You just cut them out. They're little joke cards. Like, what does that say? Why is it always cold in Christmas? Because it's December. It's stuff like that. I don't know where I get some of my stuff. I just save it throughout the year when I find it. And then throw it all together in a book. There's a picture of me and Holly. Another one of them perfume pages. I like that picture of us. This is old magazine I found at the thrift store. It's Family Circle 11/14/2000, the year 2000. What I would love to run up on an old magazine stash at the thrift store. If I had to cart it home in hand trucks, I'd buy every one of them. That's just a little envelope I stuck on there. There's a little card inside. A little tuck spot. You put something right there if you want to. These old cards, I'm telling you, I love them. I made little pockets on the back of all of them. Most of them. Some more of those cards you can order. Same with that. Oh, that was Sebastian. Little paper bag with some more of my little cards. And I think we're coming to the end. Oh, I didn't realize they're at the end, the very last page almost. They're putting a star on top of their little tree. I didn't even notice that. And that's it. I didn't get anything on the back cover, I'll tell you. After doing all this, I just kind of ran out of steam. So, but I enjoyed doing it. And now I will start back on my everyday junk journal. So I hope you enjoyed my little flip through. Gives you some inspiration to know that you don't have to be perfect to enjoy yourself. That's all it is. It's for you. It's for nobody else. It's a creative outlet. It's just something to keep your mind occupied, keep your hands occupied. It's good for not eating. When you get back here and you get busy doing this stuff, you're not eating. And it's just for you. So you get you a book, and if you don't want to like put together a book like this, just look on YouTube for how to twine bind a junk journal, twine binding. If you don't want to sew, you'll see all kind of tutorials on how to make covers. Mine are just little flimsy cereal boxes and food boxes. Poster board, I have several of mine that are made with poster board from the Dollar Tree. There's nothing fancy at all about the way I junk journal, but I enjoy it, and that's all that matters. And if you don't want to make one of these, just get you a notebook and just start working in a notebook. And you can glue several pages together to make the page thicker. If it's just a thinner page notebook, so there's all kind of just pick some paper and start gluing it down. That's all you got to do. So okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next one.